is part 2 of the new meta defense for Madden 20. I showed you how to use the spinner dog 3 to get a free runner with 4 if they block 5 every time. You had to slide the linebackers over and then spread wide rush contain. That will do. There's a few things that were kind of gnawing at me. I knew just from looking at this set that I was going to be able to do more with it. Each play, though, to get this to work, it's a little different. I now have, well, we got the cover. I've now got 4 plays that I'm going to come out with videos on here on how to do this. Each play, the setup is different. There are different disadvantages, advantages. My favorite one, I guess, thus far is the cover 2 sync, and it's just because of the ease. Also, I wanted to give you guys different shells because the animation, being cut out now when they're coming up to the line of scrimmage, it's a bit tougher to get set. So this is literally the minimal amount of adjustments humanly possible to make something like this work. Anyone can do this. You could give the controller to your 8-9-year-old kid and say, hit these buttons, and you could do it his first time. It's that easy. Alright? So, cover 2 sync. We are literally going to QB contain. Because it's a contain play. So you have to contain. I could just say video over. It's pretty easy, huh? That's it. I just fell out of my chair. I was so happy. If they are blocking, again, when you watch part 1 of this, you'll see, so you can kind of get these principles, so I'll go through it a little bit quicker this time. If they block their running back, what I'm going to do, and it's in this order specifically, bring up my DBs, RB, so the defender opposite of the heat side, which is what we'll be calling it for these videos, because it's what it is, clearly. We're going to blitz him. Then we'll go ahead and contain. You're not going to get a free rusher anymore when they're blocking 5, or 6, excuse me, but you're sending 5, you're still going to get good heat, on the ratio of blockers to pass rushers. You're still winning if you can get some pressure there. So, show you how that looks. Sometimes it does screen. It's possible. It's just not guaranteed. I like to kind of sit down in there, but you don't have to. So still pretty good heat considering how much coverage I'm able to have back there. Now if they go max, let's say they go max. The setup then, you're just going to go blitz all linebackers. You're going to blitz that right bumper, and you're going to contain it. And then you're just going to take Jalen Smith or whomever this linebacker is on your team, and you can rock with them. That's really all you have to do. You cannot press. That's what will happen. You see how that pulled that out? You cannot base a line. That's another thing that I do want to note about these. Once we get into the cover 6, I'm going to show you a setup with this to where even if they come out in a spread set and it starts to stretch your defense, so let's just pretend that that's the case here. If you're running this setup and that's the case, you could press, you could base a line, because you're going to have to bring Brown back anyways, right? Because that's what you're looking for. That's what we really want here. So if you bring him back, you can do that. I ran into a guy who was running a trips like this, but it was spread out wide. And it took me a little while to figure out, okay, why am I not getting home? What's going on? So I came in here and started figuring, okay. That's going to be important to note for all of these videos, really, except the cover 6, because I haven't found a way to screw that up yet. So, again, note that. They are, again, in a Max Pro, so they've got now 3 people running routes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 defenders. Any amount of pressure at all is a win. Boom. You might say, okay, well, I still don't want people to have that much time when I'm blitzing. What the heck, So we'll go Max Pro, and I'll say, okay, I don't disagree. I don't like it either. We're going to blitz all linebackers. We're going to go ahead and blitz that corner, and we're going to contain. And now we're going to play this like we were playing the 5-2. I don't care, again, what you do with your shell. This was something that I did. Man coverage was pretty effective this year, so I think it'll be better this year. And you kind of end up with something like this. So whatever you want to do, again, the point of this isn't to talk about the shells, it's to show you that. You will absolutely, no matter what somebody does, if you heat them up with 7, just like how the 5-2 worked last year, how the meta out of the 4-3 odd works this year, if you send 7, you're getting home. Period. Dem boys, appreciate the likes, views, comments, subscribes. I'm in here working hours each day, so you don't have to. Tell a friend. Show a friend. My best friend, he'd be whipping people all the time online, and he just sends them a message and says, "This is where I got all of it from. This is the good stuff I run." And they look, and we continue to grow this fun little adventure we got together. So, them boys, back with another one. Thank you so much, everybody.